Hello, and thank you for being here for the tour of the Mama Care Complete membership. As a birth worker, a midwife, or a doula, we know that you wear many hats and there are many things that you have to take care of with your patients, and you want to be there and do it all for them. So, with a partnership with Mama Care Complete, you are basically putting a nutrition expert and a pelvic floor, postnatal, prenatal exercise specialist in your back pocket. So, when you get those questions like, I feel sick all the time. What could I be eating to help me feel better? Or what could I focus on eating to maximize my nutrients for my baby? The biggest gap that we fill is for the postpartum mom. There are so many resources available, and we have a plethora of resources for our prenatal moms. But what we've noticed is that postpartum time period is where a lot of women get left alone, either because they don't have family nearby, the conventional doctor's visits aren't there, and a lot of them feel alone. And so we fill that gap for teaching them about postpartum mineral depletion and how to feel better and maximize the things that they can do at home to feel their best. With Heather, Heather is teaching women how to do exercises that they can simply do at home with baby in tow to do that pelvic floor and core rehab. We provide a plethora of resources for mental health support and just a community for women to connect with. And again, a resource and a time saver for you all as midwives and doulas. So I'm just going to share my screen so we can take a look and see what it looks like inside the membership. This is your welcome screen. So as soon as moms log in, this is where they will come. And this is our portal. So we have a start here. This is where everyone comes. We go through the basics of how to stock the pantry. Heather talks about all the foundational work that you need to have a successful pelvic floor and core rehab journey. Again, we have the birth prep section. In here, you will find everything from exercises to um, nutritional advice, the morning sickness remedies, nutrients to focus on, eating by trimester, things like that. We have our postpartum recovery section in here. We'll just kind of tap in here. In here, we've got different workouts and things that they can start doing from day one to help repair their core and pelvic floor. And then we focus on the nutrition needed for there's a lot of mineral depletion that happens with postpartum in that postpartum period. And so to have a successful breastfeeding journey, to recover well, and to feel our best, there are some specific things that we can do to help ourselves. And so we talk about it that and there. Down here, we have our Eat Well, Move Well, and Be Well section. The Eat Well section, I've just put a lot of recipes in here. The whole point is we know that the moms that we are dealing with are busy. They've got young children at home. They maybe have older children that they're getting to and from activities. So time is a luxury item. So we're trying to find ways to teach them how to meal prep. We're trying to find ways to make things as simple as possible while making it as healthy as possible. So we are giving mom the nutrients that she needs to recover, as well as providing yummy and healthy food for the entire family. So we are in our fall season right now. So I did put some fall specific recipes, lots of pumpkins. And then in the Move Well, this is basically anyone else that doesn't fit in that specific prenatal postpartum period. Heather will always say once postpartum, always postpartum. So if you had a baby 6 months ago or 6 years ago, this Move Well section is for you. Heather has everything in there from diastasis recti protocols to sciatic pain, people just wanting to work out and get moving again. Maybe it's been a little while since they've been in the gym. So it's just some easy steps to get started. In our Be Well section, we recognize that as moms, we are prone to burnout. We are prone to just that overwhelmingness and anxious feelings. And so this is giving the moms techniques and tips and tools to recenter, to regroup, to calm those cortisol spikes and to just be in control of the mind. And then the inspirational support down here, we have our speaker series. We invite industry experts to come in and talk to the moms. We have everything from a travel expert to talk about what it's like to travel with kids, to a potty trainer, to therapists to talk about the difference between postpartum depression and baby blues. There was a series in there about reconnecting with your spouse after baby. Lots of beautiful things in there for moms to just listen to, sort of like a podcast. And that is the Mama Care Complete in a nutshell. If you'd like a more in-depth tour, please set up an appointment with me, and we would love to share this with you and talk about how we can partner with you and make your life easier with your patients. All right. Take care and talk to you soon.